Cool. Cool. Cool.
Ya Tawalu
Cool.
Ya Tawalu Kum. Ya Tawalu
Cool.
Ya Tawalu
Cool.
Kum. Ya Tawalu. Ya Tawalukum. Ya Tawalukum. Ya Tawalukum. Ya Tawalukum.
Happy New Day.
Ya Tawalu.
It is an amazing space to be in. It is a joyous day to be in. I am so excited about logging in now. 545, logging in. We are logged in time, our space and time in this present now energy. It is a wonderful space to be in. Excited. We woke up with gratitude and we had an amazing sleep. And today is really the best day of my life. It is the best day of your life if you choose to have it, or to affirm that it is the best day of your life, that everything in your world is happening for you. Everything in your world is happening for you. It is you that is choosing to declare it that is happening for you, because you are energy, frequency, and vibration. You are God. You are Messiah. You are leader. You are savior of a particular group of the cause, and one that is in preparation for war, and knowing that the war is in the mind. You are actually a chess player. So you are every part that's on the chessboard. And this experience that we are having, it's like the game of life, and learning or knowing how to play it. And that's what we're going to walk today. But within us is everything in life that we need or desire to make the moves on the chessboard. And that everything in our life that we have experienced, everything that we have experienced, or everything that we are experiencing is on the chessboard. And so we're making the moves, we're making the play. And guess what? The most amazing thing is that we control both sides of the chessboard. There's not an opponent outside of ourselves, because actually we are energy. And so we operate from the dot with 747, 24/7, 360 plus 1 degree, 61 degrees. We are operating from the dot, which means that we control the chessboard, or we control every piece on the board. And so our life, the game of life, the chess, the game of life, and how to play it. Because you're already playing. We are already playing it, because we are already making the moves, the positive and negative, the ups and the downs, the ins and the outs. We are already doing that. And today is the most amazing day. I am Oracle Mother Yanis Lamel, Nutri-Prime Supreme 1216 of the Messiah Code Movement in the Tawalu tribe. It's an amazing space to be in. It's actually a joyous space to be in. I'm feeling love all within me. I'm feeling this. I have this happy bubble that's flowing through me. It's the joy of the Lord is my strength. The joy of the Lord is my strength. I choose today to only focus on those things that benefit me. And I send out love and prayer. I send out abundance of love to all those that are facing different things within dis-ease within their body. I send love to you today, because love is the strongest magic that heals your body, heals your mind, heals mentally, emotionally, spiritually. It heals every part of your mind. Because if you can just ground yourself for 1 second, if you could just change the thought of that, how you feel, if it's something negative, if you could just change that thought for 1 second and begin to focus on how you love yourself, it'll raise that vibration. It gives you strength. But I know through experience that God is the strongest power. God is the highest power, and God's source is love. And so I'm sending love out to you today that are facing different dis-ease in your body. Right now, love is on the scene. She's always there. She's in the room. She's in your body. She's flowing through you. All you have to do is open the door and receive love and allow her to flow through you, allow her to move through you. And that's an amazing thing to have love, because love is everything. God is love. God is love. You, God, source, and you are wholeness, and God is love. So I am love. I give love. I receive love. I accept love. I am walking in abundance. I am fulfilling my purpose. I am connected to all. Unconditional love is my guide. There is one truth, one law. I create. I am a divine being having a divine human experience within the heart here on planet Earth. I am whole, perfect love. Strong, perfect, strong, powerful, perfect love. Strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. I am happy, healthy, happy, and terrific. I am divine. I am divine wholeness. I am. Let's acknowledge. Let's do the community breath. Let's do the community breath first. That's what I'm hearing. Let's do the community breath. Let's breathe in for 3, hold for 3, and then release for 3. Let us begin. On this journey, it's so amazing. Today I'm in this space where I only choose to operate in love today. There's nothing else outside of that. There's no problems. There's no situation that I can't face in life without knowing that love is already there. One of the greatest things in life is that I learned how to trust myself. I learned how to trust myself and operate through what is already in me. Because learning and knowing how to play the game of life is really this path or this journey, is knowing that it all works out for me. Knowing that I've already won the game. I can't lose no matter what move I make in life. I can't lose. I can't fail. No matter what I do, I can't fail. Neither can you. So we acknowledge all our team and energy, Mother, Father, Prime Creator, archangels, guardian angels, spirit guides, ancestors of the higher realm, Galactic Council, Galactic Star Nations, 24 elders, the Ascended Masters, Mother Earth, Gaia, the Orishas, that are all assisting us right now in this sacred space that we are in. The 24 elders, the animal totems that are assisting us now. We also acknowledge the prime salutations to all the primes. The breath, the earth, the water, the fire, and the air. We acknowledge you right now. This inner guidance system that operates through us. We acknowledge you. We acknowledge Grandma Charlotte, Mother Rosa, my mom, Yair, and Mother Karen. We acknowledge today on this amazing day. See, we are an open channel for source to flow through as we walk this path, and we are so excited that you have joined, connected with us at this round table. We are glad and excited that you chose to join, connect with us today in this newness of life. Because we are an open channel for source to flow through, and we are yielded to every part of our being as we walk in this newness of this joy, this strength, this peace, this happiness. We're just yielded today. Today is the best day of your life. So flow in it. So we acknowledge today. I am love. Yes. All right. So let's go. I already introduced myself, Oracle Mother Yanis Lamel, Nutri Prime Supreme. And I wanted to greet every last one of you, the ones that are connected with me in YouTube, Facebook, Messiah Code. We greet you today as you are moving in throughout this time and space of knowing that you are the creator of your reality, that your thoughts create your reality, and that you are in control of your experience, that everything is happening for you. We are in this space right now. That this space that we are in, it's just everything is happening for you. That's where we are. We are in this energy right now that everything is happening for you. I don't know if you can feel it, but I know what I feel. And what I feel that everything is happening. Everything that's happening within the world is in alignment right now, and it's happening for you. And you are the one that make the plays in your life and to affirm that these things are happening for you, because it's open. The door is open. The door is open, and it is happening for you. Things are changing within your world. And as they are changing within your world, they are changing out there, outside of you. You can see it, you can feel it, and it's changing for the greater, for the higher, for the greater good of all mankind, for all mankind. It is changing. So in your experience that you are experiencing, this is the path that you are walking and you are driving. So you know what a driver is. We talked about a driver. Anyone that plays golf, they have different golf clubs, and one of them is a driver. A person that plays golf chooses different clubs to hit the ball the way where they want it to hit it, and how they want to swing, get the ball to hit to reach to the hole that's in the ground. And so that's the same thing in your life. Choosing your life, choosing to make the move the best play, that best work for you. At one time, we were making moves in our life that were not best for us. And now we are driving, and now we are moving. Now we are making the plays that the best choice in life is to live. Oh, I love that. The best choice in life is to live and to go through this experience knowing that it's already worked out for you. It's happening for you. There's nothing that you need to decide on how to do. It's already happening for you. It's already moving for you. As you are understanding that life happens for me. And many times in our life, as long as we are understanding this, that life is happening it happens for us. That's how the universe operates. That's how it flows through. That's how energy is attracted to you. You're knowing that it works for you because your thoughts are creating your reality. And as your thoughts are creating your reality, this is what is attracted to you. So we're talking about restoration, and not only that, chess, the game of life. And so we know about the chess because my children played chess when they were younger, and I had them in a chess club in school. And so they were teaching me a bit about chess. And so I'm just going to say some of the pieces in the chess. So you have the king on the chessboard. You have the queen, one king, one queen, rook, two, and then you have the bishop, and then you have two rooks, two bishops, and two knights, and 8 pawns. So this is the game of chess, but there's 2 sides. So you have one side over here, and you have the other side over here. So of course, I was watching my children play chess, and they were actually teaching me a little about chess and the things that I was able to understand. I would understand about the pawns. And so our life journey, our life is the game of life. And so in learning how to play it, Florence Scovel Shinn has a book that's called The Game of Life and Learning How to Play It. And so the game of life is one is knowing that it works for you. One is knowing that it works for you. One is knowing that it happens for you. One is to knowing that everything works for you. One is knowing that you can't fail. One, that you never lose. One, that you've already won. One is that you on both sides of the team. One, you got the trophy. And one, I love this. And one, let's go with it. Girl. And one is that it's already happening for us. Go through this experience knowing that it's already happening for us. It's that you're going through life not looking at your circumstances and knowing that you create your reality. You know, we're creating this, we are experiencing this, and you know, it's happiness. And you know, I have to share this because I was looking at I was watching Thea do her walk, and she was actually talking about love. And one of the things, and this is going to tie in, so I need you to flow with me. We all at the round table. Don't forget, every day we rise up. We on here. It's a great day to be alive. I'm on here. Happy New Day. We at the round table. You got your coffee. You got your hot chocolate. You got your lemon water. You got your tea. You know, we're all together. It's a family gathering. So we're discussing where we are, what moves we're making today, and how we are being of service to the community today. And so I was listening to her, and my ears ringing. We were listening to her, and we were listening to her. You hear, I am love. We were listening to her, and she was talking about love. Many people talk about love in the positive way, and they never actually express love where love could be the ups and downs. So I'm just gonna say love up and down, positive and negative. They're both. So it's the same as the chess. They're both. So in life, you experience positive and negative. You experience what you consider is the good and the bad. You experience, but the matter of the fact or the thing of life is that you are all of that. It's your world, what you experience. And what you experience is what you go through in life. We have to still understand that everyone that's you around, everyone that's in contact with you, it's different versions of you. And learning how, or knowing how to master the different versions of yourself, and knowing how to understand different versions of what the lesson that you get from the different versions of yourself. So you looking at me may be I'm the different versions of you. What is the lesson that you're getting from me? Or what is the lesson that I'm receiving from you? Because I'm a different version of you, and you are different versions of me on a different timeline. So every day and everything that we are experiencing of what we are experiencing in life is different versions of ourselves. And so instead of being upset with ourselves, we're learning, saying, okay, what am I choosing to learn from myself as this version of myself? What is it that I can get from this version of myself instead of me being so upset with myself? What is it that the universe is displaying to me as I am encountering myself in this version, instead of me laying myself out or cussing myself out, because I'm only going to experience my own energy in this hologram. You know, I'm only going to understand me. So I'm only going to encounter my own energy. So what am I choosing to get from myself? Because this is my world. Remember, you and your world. So what am I learning from my world? What am I learning from this experience? What is it that the universe is displaying? What are the ancestors are teaching me on this path? What am I supposed to receive from this journey? What am I open to accept about myself? Because everyone that you come in contact with is teaching you something. It's a message they have a message for you, because you put it, you design it like that. They may have a cue or a code for you. You design it like that. So what is the message that each and every last one of them are bringing to you, instead of you raising or you getting upset? Because there's a message to everyone that you meet on your journey. It's all real. It's all real. So that's the game of life. And we do have a PowerPoint. And so as you are walking, this is where, as the master, the ascended master, we're understanding that there's no need for us to react in type of way that we allow others to, oh my goodness, we allow others to control our energy, because this whole journey is about energy, and it's also about you being the master and learning how to master your energy instead of reacting or responding to something that you may not like. But you got to remain the master in everything that you do on this path, because what you send out is always going to come right back to you. Whatever type of energy you send out to the different form of you, it's the same kind of energy that's going to come back to you. You can be cursing, you can be slamming, you can be hanging up the phone, you can be doing all those other things. But whatever energy you send out at somebody, guess what? That's the only thing you're going to experience back at you, because this is a hologram. And as a hologram, you can only experience your own energy, creator of your own reality. That reality that you create could be positive, it could be negative, it can be up, it can be down. No matter what it is, you're going to experience that energy. So whatever you are releasing is coming right back at you. So I am all love. I am all love. So let's get into the PowerPoint. And happy new day to everyone that is connecting with us today. Chess, game of life, master strategy. See, if you can master yourself, you can master this. You can master yourself, your life, your journey. You master the game of life. That's it. When you master this, you thought, you master that you control your thoughts. You master this. So let's walk together. Luke 14:28, KJV. For which of you intending to build a tower, sitteth not down first, and counteth the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it. Think ahead. Plan before moving. A principle of wise preparation is that on your journey at one point in life, you wasn't thinking about the cost. You wasn't thinking, we came through the portal, we just come through the portal, because remember, we had to forget. We forgot who we was. We was entered into this amnesia state to where we didn't know that we were the Messiah, the master, the leader, the savior of a particular group of the cause, one that is in preparation for war. We didn't know that we were our own savior. We didn't even know that we were a creator. So we were just coming in here. We came into this reality through the mother and father of the family that we picked. We came in here. And so we didn't think about sitting down first and counting the costs. No, we just agreed that we just agreed that we could handle this, but we didn't know at the time that we could handle this, because this is the game. So actually, in our life journey, we was on one side of the chessboard, and at one time in our life experience, we was getting our bottom toe up by our own very own energy. And so think ahead. So now think ahead. Plan before moving. That means counting up the cost. Think ahead before you move into your next level. What is it that I desire to experience in this reality? What is it on my life journey that I desire to experience, to create my heaven on earth? What is it that I want to enjoy? What is it that how is it that I want to be of service to the community? So I'm thinking ahead. I'm not going to make moves. I'm not going to get out there and make moves off of default. I'm not going to make a move without not knowing now, because now I understand that I'm the master. Now I understand that I'm the creator. Now I understand I'm Messiah. Now I understand that I'm operating through the network, that I'm the one that's creating this reality. Now I understand that. So principle of wise preparation. So I understand that my thoughts are creating my reality. So I'm choosing things wisely. I'm choosing my thoughts wisely. That's going to help me make the move, because before I make a move on the chessboard, I'm strategizing. I'm already looking at the chessboard, and I'm already deciding which move, which piece on the board that I'm going to move in the play. In other words, I am controlling the ball, because actually I'm already in the game, because the coach already put me in the game. So which the coach has already put me in the game, which means I'm already controlling the ball. I already know the play. But the thing about me already knowing the play, I'm still planning. I'm still strategizing which move I'm going to make before I make it. Which means I'm also going to consult with my guides, my ancestors, which I'm consulting with them. which way should I move? Which turn should I make? Proverbs 24:6, KJV. For by wise counsel thou shalt make thy war. In multitude of counselors there is safety. So consulting with your God, your higher self, there is safety in you making moves. Because before we wasn't consulting our counselors, we wasn't even connecting with our higher self. We were praying to an outside source, outside of ourselves, that, I'm just praying, God, please do this. And God help me, when God is saying, I've given you everything that you need in order to be successful in life, and that consult with what's already in you. And strategy in war is like strategy in chess. Seek guidance. Don't move blindly. In other words, seek guidance. Don't move blindly. Don't pick up the chess piece and just move it. No, understand who you are. Understand your purpose in life. Why you here? Why are you here? Understand who you are, why you came here, and your purpose in life. So don't make moves blindly, because when we were in the matrix, we were making moves blindly. We were speaking words that actually was holding us down in a lower vibration. And now, in the strategy in war is like strategy in chess. We are study to show yourself approved, rightly dividing the word of truth, that we're in alignment with source, that we are studying, we are understanding that everything in our life, every move that we make in life changes something in our reality. Cool. I love that. Matthew 10:16, KJV. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as a serpent and harmless as doves. So I send you forth as sheep. Sheep are so humble. Let's don't get it twisted. Sheep are humble, but sheep are not ignorant. Sheep are not stupid. They're not one that let people run over them either. So we can look at that sheep, but we're using it as an example that you are the light, you are love. So I send you out there in the midst of wolves, because we can look at the wolves because remember, the battle is in the mind. So the wolves could be the negative, the weeds that are growing in the garden. So the wolves could be, it's another form of you. Let's keep it real, because it's only your own energy, ain't nothing else. It's the lower vibration energies that different versions of yourself that you created. I'm just keeping it real with you. There's no one else outside of source, and source is everything. But I send you out there in the midst of wolves to manipulate your own energy, manipulate your own energy, things that you have created, to become master over those things that you designed, those things that you thought, those things that you created in that reality. So be ye therefore wise as a serpent. Be wise. Look at the snake. Be wise as a serpent. The snake always glides, and it's smooth, and it's searching out. It's looking before it even strikes you. It's looking at you before you don't even see it sometime when you're walking. So be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. So, we would say dove, many people have the dove and different things. They bring the dove as symbolic of, as God love. They're showing their love for their loved one. So be in sheep in the midst of the wolves. It's that you are the light in the midst of the storm. I love that. You are the light that's in the midst of the storm where it's dark. You are there. You are shining. And guess what? You're holding your place, and you're standing your ground. And that's where I send you out as sheep in the midst of the wolves. But many of us have gotten weak in that area because we didn't understand at that time that we are the sheep. And he said, my sheep hear my voice, are strangers, they will not follow. And it also says in there where, if he had the sheep, one goes off, and he said, I'll leave the 99, and he goes after that one sheep and bring that sheep back to the body. And that's okay. In your life journey, you go out there and you get this experience, and then, for example, the prodigal son would be a great example of that the prodigal son, You know, he wanted everything now. He wanted his money. He wanted his inheritance now. He went out there and did what he wanted to do, and then he lost all that. He wasted it. And then guess what? He realized, he came to himself. He said, it would be better for me to go back home. My father's servant even eat better than what I eat. And he went back home. But his father saw him afar off and said, hey, bring the best robe, kill the fatted calf. My son, which was lost, has returned. And so it's the same way with the sheep and being in the midst of the wolves. You are greater than you allow yourself to be. And so you are on divine assignment. This is where you are. This is what you agreed to. You agreed to be the sheep in the midst of the wolves. But the thing about that, you don't have no fear. Because the wolf, I'm gonna say this, and the wolf the wolf is someone in the corner with the phone, is appearing to be the wolf. And you know, they're appearing to be the wolf. And we could even use, for example, would be Little Red Riding Hood. You know, Lazarus did a presentation about the Little Red Riding Hood. I've never seen anybody break it down the way he broke it down. But you can say the wolf was like someone that tries to deceive you, someone that tries to appear to be something that they're not, or to try to convince you to come over to their side and do things that their way, because the sheep is so humble. The sheep is so humble that sheep is so humble that it'll follow that looks like the light. It'll follow the one that looks like the light. But the wolf is it can disguise itself in so many ways, but the sheep is so humble in it can easily follow that way. But I send you out there as sheep in the midst of the wolf. But there's something greater in you that helps you to stand and hold your place within knowing who yourself, and that's love. Be ye therefore wise. So be wise, sheep, as serpents. Be wise and harmless as doves. So the strategy positioning, moves with awareness, not aggression. So the strategic positioning, thank you, is move with awareness and not aggression. So it's to move with awareness. And that's the same way with understanding that your opponent, my guys are saying, you learn your opponent before your opponent learns you. Because your opponent is only you. So that one that you bucking up against is only you. So you're learning yourself. That's where you know thyself. So the positioning is to move with awareness. It's that you're understanding that the very form that you created when you were unconscious is the opponent. And so you're learning yourself. But the thing is that you moved up higher than the same level where you was when you first came through here, and where you were programmed to accept things about yourself. So you strategizing or positioning and move with awareness, not aggression, that you are aware of every move that you about to make. You are aware of every thought that the ego is about to try to convince you that you should move, or that why you shouldn't move certain things, but not with aggression, not with resentment, not with anger. I love that. Ecclesiastic 3:1 KJV. To everything there is a season, a time to every purpose under the heaven. Timing is everything in chess in life. So to everything there is a season. There was a season when we were going through, that amnesia stage, when we were sleepwalking. That was a season. We were walking, that we were, each season, when we were a little baby, when we became a little child, when we became middle age, and then we keep growing up. That was a season. That every season we were growing somewhere. Every season we were growing. Growth was taking place within our season. We were eating, we were growing, we were eating, some positive, some negative, but there was a season. That was that time. And then there was a time that every purpose under the Shemayim, under the heaven, everything in your life that you have gone through served a purpose in your life, which brings you to where you are right now. And on that journey of every purpose in your life, each move, each phase of your life brought you to growth. It is not something that you have experienced that you murmur and you complain, which I never did that. No, every purpose, everything under the sun has a purpose in your life. Every decision that you have ever made in life was made for a reason, because each decision was the chessboard. It was a move on the, it was a play on the chessboard that you make. So every season you made a move. Every season in your life, you made a move. You moved the pawn, you moved the rook, you moved the queen, you moved the bishop, you moved the king. Every season, every choice in your life was a move on the chessboard. But every purpose served, every move served a purpose in your life under the heaven, where you are right now. Remember, the kingdom of heaven is within you. And looking at that, every move in my life, I had to make it. I had to make every move in my life, because that's the game of life. I could not move forward on my journey until I make that move. I couldn't have arrived. I could not have rose or risen to where I am without making the move in life. You know, the relationship that I was in, I wouldn't have never be where I am today if I hadn't never made that move. The marriage that I was in, if I never would have made that move on that chessboard, I never would have got the experience that I needed to experience. Everything in your life, if I was in whatever type of relationship, wherever, polygamy, whatever, if you never had gotten with all those people, you never would be in the mood where you are. You never would have made the plate on the chessboard. You still would be way back there. You still would be trying to, I wish I had. I wish we had done this. No, because you move when you move. You made the move on the chessboard, and you are where you are right now. I'm just keeping it real with you. Everything you've done in your life, whether you agree with it or not agree with, you had to make those moves. That's the game of life. That's the move on the chessboard to arrive where you are right now. You're not a victim. You are a victorious winner. You already won it. Timing is everything in chess. Timing is everything in chess. And when they're playing chess, they have a little clock. They have a little clock. They hit it, they hit it every time you make a move. They hit it when they're playing, and they have the tournament, chess tournament. They're timing by how fast they move the piece on the board. That's your life. That's our life journey. Everything that we do in life, there's a timing for everything we are doing, have done, and doing in life right now. I love that. Everything in my life, there's a timing for that. That's a timing for my abundance to flow into me. Oh, I love that. There's a timing for my body to be free from whatever. Somebody's facing disease. There's a divine timing of your body being free. Remember, your consciousness is rising in you. There was a timing for you to go through the awakening. There is a timing for your shift that's happening within your journey now. There is a timing. And your season may not be my season, and your season may not be my season. But guess what? There is a season and there is a divine timing of everything that's happening in your life. Proverbs 21:5 KJV. The thoughts of the diligent tend only to plenteousness, but of everyone that is hasty only to want. So on your, the thoughts of the diligent tend only to plenteousness, but of everyone that is hasty only want. So remember, the universe is mental, in which, in other words, it's made of all thoughts. And so the all is mind. So the all is mind. So everything is in the mind. We say the battle is in the mind. So the thoughts are floating. They're floating, not saying that they're your thoughts, but they're thoughts. And you have the ability to choose which thoughts you want to connect with. But of everyone that is hasty only to want. So the thoughts that you are creating, the thoughts that you are connecting with, it's only, you have the ability to create your own thoughts. You have the ability to connect with those thoughts. So don't rush your move. In other words, think for yourself. Create your own reality. Think for yourself and create your own reality, because every day is a new opportunity for you to have a greater experience than you did the day before. So create your own reality. Think, have your authentically authentic move yourself. Don't be a copier, a carbon copy of someone else's reality. Create your own reality. Make your own plays. Make your own move. Come up with your own song. Come up with your own beat. Move to your own rhythm. So don't rush your next move. Patient wins the game. Oh, I love that. Everything in your life has divine timing. There is a season for everything in your life. Make the play in the right season. Oh, I love that. Don't be in such a hurry to rush it. Make the play in the right season, at the right time, in the right move. Happy New Day. Hey, Nicholas. I heard him. Happy New Day, Nicholas. Okay. Here to you, bye-bye already. That's my boy. 2 Timothy 2:5, KJV. If any man also strive for mastery, yet is he not crowned, except he strive lawfully. Play with skill, but stay within the bounds of integrity. Play with skill. So, in other words, strive to be the best that you can be every day. This game of life, you can leave it open. The game of life. Strive, have an amazing day. Strive to be the best that you can be. I'm going to put it like this. In everything that you do in life, give it your all, because that's the way I go through life. Everything I do in life. Let me put my whole face on this one. Everything I do in life. And this is coming from Oracle. I'm not going to do it if I can't give 100% in it. I'm going to keep it real with you. If I can't put all that I am in it with all from my heart, then I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to tell people from the beginning, I'm not able to do that. When you give all that you have, when you give a commitment to anything that you say that you're going to do it, you're going to serve with one wholeheartedly, because I'm going to give it all that I have. I mean, we're talking about chess in the game of life. So that is, and let's bring this up, because that's in a relationship. You're going to be in it with all your heart. That's in marriage. That's in jobs. That's everything all around the board. Whatever you do, give it with 100% all that you have. If you are in positions, if you have made a commitment to be in something, give it all that you have. Don't give halfway, and say, make up excuses and things that you're going to do something, you can't do something, and then you get an attitude. I'm just keeping it real with you, because what you release out of you is what your return that you're going to get. You're going to get back. So when you are giving all that you have, give it all that you have, because it's coming from the heart. I'm keeping it real, because the tree is known by the fruit that it bears. Cool. That's mastery. Strive for mastery. Already knowing that you're the master, that you're the Messiah. Already knowing that you're a leader. Everywhere the ascended master went, he was a mastery. There were only certain places that the ascended master went that he couldn't even do any miracles. It wasn't that he couldn't do them. It was lack of faith, and it was because a lot of the Negroes had some attitudes. That was it. Because, we can, oh my goodness. Some of the I'm going to say Negroes, use that word, and don't get offended. Some of the people that look just like him, that was related to him, had attitudes because they knew his past, And so, he was a master at everything that he did, and so are we. But yet is he not crowned? Strive to be the best in what you do, and know that you are creator of your reality. Know your work. Know what you're here to do. Because everywhere the ascended master went, the ascended master knew what he was supposed to be doing at the time he was supposed to be doing, and he did it. I'm just keeping it real with you. Play with skills, but stay within the bounds of integrity. Stay within the bounds. In other words, ground yourself and know yourself and carry yourself that way. I mean, and my guys are saying that many people, many problems that many of us have when you're in these positions and stuff, and wherever you are on jobs and stuff. And I've experienced that here, been working in the Child Development Center. That when people know you, they overstep the bounds or think they really, really, really know you. They forget the purpose, and then they begin to have this thing where they know you and think they know you on a personal level. And so when we have to understand, when we are operating in what we come here to do, we got to remain focused that we have a purpose that we're supposed to be feeling, or we're supposed to be walking, that we're supposed to be doing. We got to stay in that alignment with that and not be offended by any of those things. That what you look like or what you might have done, I might not have liked it. We have to understand that we have to remain focused on the mission and the purpose of what we're here to do. Happy New Day, Miss Betsy. Play with skills. Remain focused. Put all the foolishness to the side, because you know your adversary, he's like a roaring lion. The adversary is over there having a party while everybody else, the ones that's supposed to be here as the body, here supposed to be doing what they're doing, over here acting a fool. And so the adversary over there laughing because the ones that say they are light and the love is over here acting a fool and not walking in the purpose. Let's keep it real. We got to remain focused. Put all jokes and everything to the side. Let's be about God's business. I'm keeping it real. Let's do what we agreed to do. Proverbs 16:9, KJV. A man's heart devises his way, but the Lord directed his steps. So your heart devises his way. So being led by your heart, understand, whatever's in the heart, that's the way you're going to walk. Because your heart is going to lead you. And if you got foolishness in the heart, that's leading you too. If you got love in your heart, that's leading you as well. But the Lord directed his step. So you got to make sure you are moving according to the heart. Don't allow the ego and don't allow the lust of the fleshy things to cause you to be out of alignment when we are all having the same vision. We are here all serving the same purpose. We are all messiahs, leaders, savior of a particular group of the cause. We are all operating in this network, resetting, rebooting, resetting, reprogramming the system. We got to all be in alignment, move in information with information. We got to all make sure we are making the right plays on the board, on the chessboard, on the game of life. You may plan your move, but higher guidance leads to victory. So you got to know that, hey, make sure you in alignment with the moves and the plan. Make sure you in alignment. Because when you give your word, my guys are still on this, make sure when you give your word that you are in alignment with the higher powers that lead you to victory and not moving according to your own attitude, what you think about somebody, how you feel about somebody. Make sure you're moving according to the plan so that the higher guidance can lead you to victory. That's on the chessboard. Make sure you're making the right move. I'm not going to do this because he said this. I'm not going to do this because she said this. I don't like how they look. I don't like what they said. I'm just keeping it real. In the game of life, you got to be in alignment with the universe. And most of all, you got to love yourself. Because you got to allow love to be your guide. Let unconditional love be your guide. And, I'm kind of feeling like... my guy said, you feeling just the way you're supposed to be feeling. You walking the way you're supposed to be walking. Keep going. I got it. Oh, my goodness. I love when I hear my higher self talking. So, yeah. Let's go back for a second. Okay. James 1:5, KJV. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of God, that give it to all men liberally. Strategy begins with seeking wisdom from the ultimate source. So in your life journey, anything you lack, which you don't, but anything that you assume that you do, which you don't assume because you came here with everything, you just was asleep and aware that you had everything that you need. Go within. Tap within your inner guidance, your inner power. Your guidance system is waiting on you to connect with that. Your guidance system assists with everything. All your ancestors, archangels, guardian angels, your guidance system consists of all of that. But you're the one that have to connect with them. So begin with seeking wisdom from the ultimate source. Source is everything. Your source is your guide. Source is you. And so in the game of life, there's nothing we lack in this game of life on the chessboard. There's nothing we lack. In order to make the plays and make the right move, we got to check with the source, a higher power. You got to trust yourself. Free your mind. 1 Corinthians 9:26 KJV. I, therefore, so run, not as uncertainly, so fight I. Not as one that beateth the air. I, therefore, so run, not as uncertainly, so fight I. In other words, every move that I'm making, I know what move I'm making. Every move I'm making in the game of life, I know what move I'm making. I know the play. I know, in other words, God says, I know the plans I have for you, that you prosper and be in health, even as thy soul prosper. I already know the plans. I already know the moves that I have for you. But the greater thing in life is that I'm making the moves with you. All you have to do is know that you're not by yourself in this game of life. You're not in this world by yourself making these plays. So not as one that beateth the air, you are certain that you're making the moves the right way that you're supposed to be making at the time, at the season when the moves are needed to be moved. Every move should be intentional, not random. Everything in life that you do in life right from this moment should be intentional. Come here, Nicholas. Nicholas, come here. Not random. Every move should be intentional, not random. Is that you're not making a play just to make. You're making the moves because they have purpose. What's wrong? What you upset about? What Nick do? What he do? What your brother do? You keep saying Nick. Tell me what Nick did. All right, we're gonna roll together. We're about to be done, okay? You can help me carry this out? All right. I want you to read the next one. Can you read the next one?
Yeah.
Isaiah 28, 10. K, J, V. For precept must be upon precept, line upon line. Build your position gradually, layer by layer. So everything must be upon, in other words, the foundation part, you must be concrete. Your position must be concrete. It must be built upon a solid foundation to where it doesn't waver. In other words, hey, are you on here with me? Okay, let's focus. Can you focus? Yes, I'm gonna need you to read again. Okay? Cool. All right. So let's get this together. We're about to be done. Can you hold it? All right. So, in other words, your words cannot waver back and forth. You got to be grounded in what you are doing. Say grounded. Say every move that you make. Say you got to know that you make them on purpose. Cool. Say coon. Coon. All right. Colossians 4:5. Walk in wisdom toward them that are without, redeeming the time. Make the most of your opportunity. Position is everything. Yeah. Yes. What you call me for? I'm right here. What you want? You said, Mama, what you want? Okay. Walk in wisdom to them that are without. In other words, understand that where you are in life, everybody may not be there. And most of the time when you are thinking that you got everything, you must always remain teachable on the path. Remain teachable, because when you on the journey, when you think you have everything and know everything, there's no opening for anything else to come to you, that the universe can't bring the other opportunity to you. So in other words, remain teachable. Position is everything. A child can teach you. A child can show you something. But if you think that you already have arrived, then there is no opportunity for you for your next level in life. Got that? Say cool.
Cool.
Ephesians 6:11, KJV. Put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. In other words, put on the whole armor. Know yourself. Put on the whole armor of God. And that's Ephesians, that you can stand against those negative thoughts that are floating within your own mind, within your own field, because the battle is in the mind. Spell that word back. You got to live. Put it on. Know your weapons. Know that you able to handle everything that comes in your life. That the chess game, the chessboard, that you play both sides. But the greater thing in life is that you're one step higher than where you were before. You're one step higher than where you were yesterday. Say cool.
Cool.
Nicholas was about to be finished. Daniel 1:17, KJV. As for these 4 children, God gave them knowledge and skill in all learning wisdom. Mental agility. I think I said that right. I may not say that. Can you pronounce that word? Agility. A foundation for strategy mastery. Strategic mastery. With my tongue. So, we're gonna look at that as God gave them skills and all learning and wisdom. So the 4 children. I'm thinking that those are the 4 Hebrew boys: the Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego, and the Negro. So I don't know if you say that. Say the Hebrew boy. Say Hebrew. Yeah. Okay, Hebrew boys. 4 Hebrew boys. Is it better for me to say that one?
Yeah.
Okay, it work. Okay. Skills and all learning wisdom is that they never doubted that God would deliver them out of that fire. Cool. They never doubted that. They stood on what they already knew within them. I see it. I see it, brother. That when they didn't eat the food like everybody else, they didn't lose any weight. They still stayed healthy. I see you, brother. Strategic mastery. Mental agility. A foundation for mastery. In other words, your mind is your weapon. Is that whatever in your mind, that your thoughts create your reality. When you know that you're the creator of your reality, that's your mastery. Is that whatever you are thinking becomes things, and things become the reality. Right, Nicholas? We got one more, Nicholas. Say one more.
One more.
Say Matthew 25, 9.
Cool.
But the wise answered.
Cool.
You all right?
Yeah.
You burped?
Yeah.
Say excuse me. But the wise answered, saying, not so, lest there be not enough for us. And you, resource management, know what to sacrifice and what to keep. In other words, in this game of life, because you're not going through this journey now not knowing. We are going through our experience knowing. We're not going through our journey doubting. Look, nigga. Who's that? Right. We're not going through our experience not knowing. We're going through our experience knowing that we are the creator, that we are the master. You call, she's coming, Giselle.
No, I usually call when I get over there.
No, I'd rather you call before you go that way, please. Thank you. We're not going through life not knowing. We're going through life as a mastery, is knowing that we are the creator of our reality, that everything in our world works for us. That's where we are. That's every move on the chessboard works for us. No matter what side of the game or the side of the board we play, it all works for us. It's all happening for us because it's all us. And knowing that, you can go out there and do that, Miss Spencer. And knowing that everything in our world is happening for us. Everything in our life journey is happening for us. So everything always happens for you. All right. Yes. So that's is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's everything. That's all the PowerPoint. Say October Raw Reset. I'm just making a couple announcements. This has been an amazing space to be in. It kind of felt like we were driving on a cloud, but my guys are saying those that's supposed to receive this will receive this. And the energy is changing. This is where you put in the work right here. So this is where you put in the work. This is for those that my guys are saying that those that want it, because there's such thing as free will. And when you put in the work, you receive. And stepping fully into who you are. As the Messiah, is a leader or a savior of a particular group with a cause and one that's in preparation for war. Information with information, you understand, as female Messiah, male Messiah, that, today was the daughter. Yes, daughter. The sword and the veil. Right. And the color was blue. Right. So understanding that your life journey, you are the master in every move of it. But choosing to be the master is up to you. Choosing to know that at everything you do in life, you win at doing it. That's it. You are always a leader. There is not a failure in God's army. I love that. There is no failure. There's no coward soldiers in God's army. Source picked the best of the best to be where you are in this army. Nicholas. Come on, Nick. Come on. Nicholas wants you over here. Come on. I don't know if they can see you or not. You're kind of heavy for me to pick up. There you go. All right. They look like twins, don't they? But they brothers. So on your life journey, as from Oracle, is what I can share with you is that you're a winner in everything that you do. See yourself that way, and knowing that in the game of life, chess, the game of life, you're the master. You are a master chess player, that you always win in every move that you make. I am love. I give love. I receive love. I accept love. I am walking in abundance. I am fulfilling my purpose. I am connected to all. Unconditional love is my guide. There is one truth, one law. I create. I am a divine being having a divine human experience here in the heart on planet Earth. I am whole, perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Just a few announcements. Just remember, October Raw Reset is still going on. This is day number 20. 11 more days to 11 more days. Say 11 more days. 11 more days. You still have time to take part in that. We have 1221 Karen's Kitchen Love Day location here in Charlotte, North Carolina, on the corner of West Sugar Creek and Reagan Avenue. It's a location here in Charlotte, North Carolina. And so look forward to you volunteering. And we will be having a strolling at the bottom. You'll be able to see different donation ways that you could take part in that. We also have coming up January, Pilgrim's Vacation. Still be on the lookout for that. That's in preparation right now. We have also, are you good? Okay, put your hand over your mouth next time, okay? Thank you. We also have February and May. We have the 90-day water fast cleansing coming up as well. So if you would like to take part in that, please be on the lookout as hearing more information as we keep getting on and sharing information about that. Also, don't forget that we are still collecting blankets. One of the things that we're also, yes, I love you. I love you too. I love you.
Mommy,
Okay. I'm almost done. And another thing we're doing for the 1221 Karen's Kitchen Love Day, that we are feeding 200 plus. Not only that, we are giving hats, gloves, coats, and not coats, but hats, gloves, socks, and scarves. Is that it? Yes. So those are things that you can donate as well. And I've only asked people for a $10 donation if you would like to take part in that as well. So we make it available. I think you just want me to put this over your mouth. You just like this opportunity. Yeah, hold that. You hold it. To be a part of this great vision. Remember, Thuwalu is a nonprofit 501c(e) that tax deductible, that you can look us up on North Carolina state website, and you will see information about Thuwalu, that everything is in alignment with whatever's required for us to be able to do those things. So we look forward to having you be a part of that. We also have the prison ministry, the pen pal, that you can take part in being a writer, donating a book. Purchase a book off of Amazon and say, hey, I purchased a book and it's coming to y'all, and could you send it to one of the inmates there? And as I was sharing about the blanket ministry, is that the blankets are $10. I'm buying them in bulk off of Amazon. And the nursing home that we are helping is Bryan Center Retirement Nursing Home here in Charlotte, North Carolina. It's one of the Thuwalu. We adopted that nursing home. So we still give out hygiene products and things for that. And we're still feeding, thank you. We're still feeding the homeless and stuff on West Sugar Creek and Reagan Avenue as well. So we are doing great things within the ministry. So if you would love to be a part of that, reach out to us, connect with us on Facebook, message us. There are many ways that you can connect with us. We've had it showing down at the bottom or on some of our other podcasts and things. So you can reach out to us, be a part. Don't be on the outside just looking in. Be inside looking out, so that you can do what you're here to do. Follow your heart. We're not begging people for anything, but we're giving you the opportunity to be to be a part of a greater thing in life, to be able to make a difference in someone's life. Again, check out the website as well. Check out Facebook as well. And we also have, what do we have? We have, what do we have? We have Zelle. We have Zelle. We have PayPal. And we have Cash App. That's what I was trying to get it in my head. And Cash App. And we also, there's also ways that is in the making we're setting up now, that we are, the GoFund is coming, because the Karen's Kitchen is right around the corner. I was supposed to hold it, but we're, every day is an opportunity to make a change in someone's life. We're giving you that opportunity to make that change in someone's life, to be the difference. Many of us are saying that, oh, they're over there doing that. Don't say they. How about you say we, me, we, me, we. Be a part of it. Be a part of it. Don't be just standing on the outside and man, they make a difference. You can be the difference. You can be the difference. You can be love. All love dwells within us. Be the change that you want to see on the outside. The community, they need us. They need us. Your heart needs you to move. Oh, I love that. Your heart needs you to move, because when you give, you receive. When you give, you receive. When I'm not talking about monetary things either, I'm talking about putting into work. When you give, you're from your heart, the universe gives back to you. Be the change that you want to see, the difference, the change that you want to see people off the street. You want to see people doing better. You want to see people have the greater experience that you're having. Be the change and allow yourself to receive the abundance that God has for you. You are the light. See the world through source eyes. That's what I'm saying. See the world a different way. So those are all the great things that are happening here. Don't forget Tea with T on tomorrow. I think it's Transformation. Don't forget to connect with her on
tomorrow. I think it's at 10. Tea with tea. Don't forget to have your cup of tea. Get your favorite tea and connect with her and see what the Most High is bringing through her. And then on Thursday, you have the Purple Heart Squad with Lazarus Lamel at 9. Please connect with that. I think it's episode number 3. I'm thinking it's number 3. And then you have Elvita, El Christina, Arise on Friday. And of course, you have with Oracle Mother Yanis Lamel, early rising between 5:30 and 5:45. Connect with us as we all grow together, because the Walu is the tree and we are the branches that are on the tree. We are growing every day, and you can come and grow with us. Be the light, be the change, make the move on the chessboard, because it's all the game of life. And we are here to be loved and to give it and to receive it. Again, I am Oracle, Mother Yanis Lamel, Nutri Prime Supreme 1216 of the Messiah Code Movement and the Walu Tribe. It has been an amazing space. I see it. Amazing space to be in and to connect with you on this amazing day. Enjoy the rest of your happy new day. Coon. Can you say coon? Say coon. Can you do that? Good. Nick, can you do that? Put your hand up. Say coon.
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 All right. Say shalom.
Hello.
Say shalom. Let's see, can we get it off?